Hello, welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. Now, I've actually recorded my entire summer's worth of recordings and reviews ready to go live so that I don't have to do anything over the summer. However, the Once and Future range is going to take us right up to November, and I don't really want to bombard everyone in September with a shed load of videos or audio, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to try and do a quick one for you now, because Once and Future, Genius for War, oh yeah, he's out. It's the 7th Doctor part of this. Okay, so let's deal with this. This was released in July 2023 and will be exclusively available from Big Finish until the end of September. The Time War. The Time War. The Doctor has been injured and brought to the Time Lord Field Hospital. His body glows with energy, but this is no regeneration into a future form. Instead, the Doctor's past faces begin to appear as he haphazardly slips between incarnations. It's a standalone series to celebrate Doctor Who. We get that. Staggering to his TARDIS, the Doctor sets out to solve the mystery of his degeneration. Who has done this to him? How? Why? From Earth to the stars, across an array of familiar faces and places, he follows clues to retrace his steps, encountering old friends, enemies along the way. Tumbling through his lives, the Doctor must stop his degeneration before he loses himself completely. This has been the synopsis for every single story so far. However, this is the important bit. In the midst of the Time War, the Time Lords have received a communication from Falkus, the prison moon of Skaro. Its sole inmate, Davros, wishes to make them an offer. He will help them to win the Time War, but only if the Doctor comes to rescue him. This is a cracking story. I mean, okay, it's using a lot of stuff we're familiar with already. It's the Daleks. You've needed the Daleks in the anniversary story. I mean, we kind of just did, yeah? And we needed a bit of Davros. Terry Molloy's Davros is just exquisite. I'm loving this series. I mean, genuinely, that's why I've come to you now and gone, hey, why don't we talk about this now, rather than just wait? Because I've loved the way that it's progressing through. You've got all of the alive Doctors featured, and you've got the played by somebody new Doctors keep popping up. It's lovely, but this is a 7th Doctor story where the master manipulator is being manipulated, and they know they're being manipulated by another master manipulator. Davros is great here. I mean, really great. There's also a reference to the hybrid, which makes about 600 times more sense than it made on TV. Possibly 700 times. It is clever, it is thoughtful, it is thought out, and it makes you go, yeah. And that's what Big Finish does really, really well. They take something that we already know and make it go, well, how about this? And it's like having a great meal, and then somebody goes, have you tried it with this sauce? And you go, oh my God, why have I never eaten it with this sauce before? That's what Big Finish is for. That's what it does for us. I've loved this series so far. I cannot wait for the next one. I don't even know who the primary Doctor is next time, or even if there is a primary Doctor. You've got a lot of stuff that you've experienced before. You've got the Time War, you've got the 7th Doctor in the Time War, which is lovely. And it all works together gorgeously. Nick Briggs's turn as the Daleks is always good, and that's what we've got here. I would not skip this. I would definitely have partaken in this whole journey so far. I don't know where it's going, and I don't really know or even care what's causing the degeneration, because it's just good. I mean, it's just a great MacGuffin in order to get us going and get us to learn all about this. It's not a multi-Doctor story, but it is because it refers to the past. Does that make sense? If you miss this, you're missing a treat. Genuinely. I've got very little else to say other than it's a cracking story, really well done. I'll play the trailer and you can decide for yourself as always. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, Once and Future, a genius for war.
This is Davros, calling Gallifrey. Repeat, this is Davros, calling Gallifrey.
The General, I have been appointed to conduct your briefing.
I was in the middle of something, you know. But no, pluck me out of time, drag me halfway across the universe without so much as a by your leave.
We wouldn't use the time scoop to bring you here unless your presence was absolutely unavoidable.
The Dalek Emperor has accused me of treason.
I trust Davros about as far as I could throw him.
Instead, I have been incarcerated on Falkus, the first moon of Skaro.
He must be desperate.
Liberate me from captivity, and I will help you defeat the Daleks.
You think it's a trap?
I wish to be rescued by the Time Lord known as the Doctor.
So, now I know why I'm here. To save Davros. Well, let's get going, shall we?
Dalek units to disembark and secure Falkus Morn.
The Matrix has predicted the Time War can only end with mutual extinction. You can appreciate that we are eager to avoid that outcome.
The Matrix can be wrong.
The Matrix predicted the war.
The TARDIS passed through a temporal breach.
I offer you the means to end the Time War. I offer you victory.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
Your appearance corresponds with the Time Lord known as the Doctor. You are the enemy of the Daleks.
It's the first line on my CV. Current employment. The oncoming storm.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Everything discussed is the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. For early access to reviews, follow the show on YouTube or Twitter @Tin Dog Podcast. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.